Okay, here we go. Hi, everybody. This is Saturday night. Can you believe it? This week is already coming to an end. How that happen? This is going to be a live video chat show for adults because we like to use sharp things like needles and scissors and heat guns and hot glue guns and things like that. But it's also a live chat show where we like to interact with everybody in the chat room. And
rub this volcanic mineral in your mouth.
No, not that one. I don't want that. I don't know what that was. But anyway, let me turn my volume down. I always forget. And I can't do it till I get in there, I don't think. We want to get in here and see if that'll work. Did it work? It did. Okay. Now I got the volume down. So now we're up. Now we can see who's in the chat room. And there's Brittany. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, girls. How you doing? You guys doing okay? I'm doing okay. Yep. Hello. So, I gotta go get my Happy Meal. I am just a few minutes early. Hi, Belinda. Let me go get my Happy Meal. It's from Sharon Lumbar. We gotta show it to you. You'll love it. It's a doll. There's a doll in there. Gotta see. Here we go. I got a little bit of Happy Meal. Yoo-hoo! I got in here before anybody else got here. So, uh-oh. Cheryl's going to go see. Doing good. Got to go see the granddaughter today. Oh, boy. That's wonderful, Cheryl. Good to hear that. I'll show you what Sharon sent me. I can be working on it. She sent me a little girl. And guess what? Yeah. She sent me a dragon. That's just what we needed the other day. Was a dragon. Can you believe it? I'm gonna glue one down. There's three dragons, and I'm gonna glue one of them down on top of my other dragon because I got 3 dragons. But she sent me some other little fussy cats and little pictures. She sent me some foxes, and I'll put them in the fox book. She sent me a crystal. Those are good. I like crystals. And then she sent me this little postcard of a little fairy and another little snow angel. So we get to play with those. And I'm going to go ahead and put these in the fox book. Because it's just right here. And it's getting fat. But I don't have everything glued in it yet. I just have it stuck in there, and I'm hoping that takes up more room than what I actually have. So we'll put some of these foxes in here. They'll go in there. So I appreciate that. But here's her little doll baby, and she had a little lace that went with her. She was wrapped up in this like a little coat. So I think I'm going to leave it with her. I could glue her on it. That would be cute. Let her stand on it. Nope, she didn't put her name on it. But that's okay. we won't mind. So anyway, I've been working on the doll book. And I've got some pages put in. I took out that white page. I had no use for that white page in there. It wasn't red enough. And this is a hodgepodge of a book, but it's here. That's it. And we're going to be decorating some of the Happy Meal on here, if we can, like that. And we're going to be putting, there's another pocket right here. And we could put Sharon's little girl over there. See how we can do this. How am I going to get her? I'm going to put this down first. Let me trim it off. I'm going to trim it off. There, like that. Just that much. And then I'm going to glue this down in the pocket so she can sit in there. On that. I'm not going to glue the girl down. I'm just going to glue the fabric down. Oh, hi, Margaret and Janet and Candy. Hello. Hi, everybody. Teresa? Teresa, you want to come in? Oh, there she is. Speaking of Teresa, here she comes.
Well, I was just sitting here chatting while I was waiting on you to look up.
Well,
So I finished my Princess Beth, but I'm thinking I'm going to add an extra wing to her.
oh goodness.
Did you see her?
No, I
What'd you
didn't see the
think?
wings.
But no, I did first, and then I did the second part over, and then I added the glitter
Okay.
and the wings to her, and so you've got 3 pictures up there. But since it's February, she's holding a heart in one hand and a rose in the other one.
Okay.
The white rose symbols that your mama has passed on to be with the Lord.
Oh,
So she's holding a white rose in honor of your mama.
Well, that's
And
wonderful.
mine.
She would love that.
And a Valentine and in honor of Honey Joe.
Okay. Hello, Joe.
And wings. Because you're really good at flying through things.
Oh my heavens! I don't know
And
about that part,
you're
but
a star.
you.
See, and you've got stars on your feet. Because
Oh
you're
my
always
heavens.
walking among the clouds, and you're princess, and you got the crown and everything. So what do you think about my doll?
I love her. I love her.
I'm thinking about adding an extra wing to her to make it look 3D.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm going to do it in blue, not the green color, not the teal color. But to make it look kind of 3D, you can kind of do like a shadow part to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
And as you can see, I don't know if you can tell or not. This is a coloring book page out of my coloring book.
I can see the colors on it, and it makes it the back that color blue on the back of it makes it pop.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So this is the coloring page out of my color book.
Well, that's
and it was just a whole bunch of lines, and you colored in each line the different colors. So this is a page out of my coloring book.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
My second baby doll I've ever made.
Oh, well, you're doing
other than cutting them out with my mom when I was a kid,
Yeah.
So anyway, and on the back she says it's Princess Beth by Teresa Church. It says 2/6/2024.
Good. Perfect.
Anyway, that's when I started her anyway.
Yeah. Sharon gave me these cute little dragons, and that's what I had on my page the other day. Was the dragon was one of the prompts. So I'm adding one of her, and I've got 2 more. Look, this is a chicken dragon. Look,
a dragon.
It's a trickin' dragon.
It's a trickin'. a drickin'.
Drickin'. Yeah.
Dragon.
Mm-hmm. Love it.
A dragon. What? Something anyway, right?
A chicken dragon. A scaredy dragon. So anyway, that was from the other day. So we're ready to move on to, and I covered the front of my book, my new art book. I got paper on it now. So, and I put some stickers. And so this is my new art book that we're working in. We'll have that
Hi,
for you.
Angela.
So,
Hi, Janet.
Janet and Jennifer and Angela. Hello.
And
Hello.
Janet.
Hello. Hello.
And Janet.
Hi, everybody. Good to have y'all here. We're just in here, just got down to the bottom of my desk. Now what? Okay.
I hadn't got to the bottom of my desk yet.
Don't have any ideas of what we're going to do tonight. I just have it. We could do die cutting. I can still do the pronto prompt.
Yeah, I got some new dies, so I could do some die cutting.
Okay, I've got my die here, and I've got some new dies, and I
This one,
haven't done them yet, so I need to get busy on my die cutting.
this one is different things, and it's got a crown and a teacup and these are all like for these folks. Can y'all remember these folks? Alice in Wonderland.
I was going to say it looked like a cartoon. Yeah.
And then I got an Eiffel Tower, and I got some lighthouses. I like lighthouses, and I got a chewed on leaf. I got some chewed on leaves. So
That's cute. Okay.
and I got this one that says "Happy Unbirthday," and y'all know that's Alice in Wonderland. And then I got my book thing that I ordered me a book marker for journals.
Yeah.
Y'all ever seen them?
I'm not sure.
Hang on a minute. It's for when you mark it, you're marking journals, and it's got a place for you to mark your holes, and it's made of metal and everything. If I can figure out how to open the thing, I'll show it to you.
Okay.
It just came in today, so I haven't really looked at all this stuff yet.
I thought those little holes were for you to
See,
put a pokey tool to. Oh, I see. Put a pokey tool in it to push the back of it off. That's like a ruler, an L
right?
ruler.
It's a ruler. It's got the rounder. It's got the other, for corner marking, and got the square. It's a little of everything in it.
Yeah.
So I got me one of those because my eyesight's not getting better. It's not getting worse, thank the Lord, but
Yeah.
it's not getting better either. So I thought, well, that'll help me out because you square it up with your book. You square it up and you mark it with your book, and then you can take and see like this little pad is rounded here. That's where it has been cut off, but you can do that with your books too. You can round it with that one or the smaller one. So that's a good thing I like.
Melissa's requesting us to do this, and I don't know what the number is. Oh, I'm sorry, 292. 292. Okay. 292. Okay. So she wants to do 292 in the 365 book, and we will do that. I just posted the pronto prompts. If anybody wants to do that tonight with us while we're die cutting some of our dies, you all could be working on that. But the prompts are, I posted them in the group: a coloring book page, doodle with white, a hibernating animal, a paper button, and a song, music. It says lyric and artist. Now you can do the music paper, you can do the lyrics, or you can do the artist, you can do anything you want. But that's what that prompt is: song, lyric, and artist, and or the other. So anyway, 292 is design a sweater. So what kind of sweater? Oh, maybe we can use some of my die cuts. I can make a doggy sweater with all these little doggy die cuts. Or I've got a gnome here somewhere
You can
from
make an owl sweater.
I've got to have with the die cuts. I've got these
I gotta get my camera
and
back in
I've got
position.
a gnome in here somewhere. Where's my gnome? Because Dana gave me a gnome, a gnome. I don't see it. Here it is. I found it. So we got to do the gnome. I thought it was going to be a bird because I thought that was a bird's head right there, but it's the top of his hat. Silly me. Silly me. So I'm just going to put these over here for a minute. And I could probably get that done today too. I've got to do the pronto prompts. And then 292. Do you have you want to go ahead and do our book? And I'm going to pick out something to put on the front of my book on my sweater.
That's what I was doing while you were sitting there talking. I was just picking out what
And
to put on my
I'm going
book.
to try the gnome. It's all one piece connected, but you cut everything out.
Is
And
Melissa here?
well, she just messaged me.
Yeah, but is she in here? Hi,
She
Jasper.
will be if she's probably watching. She probably just hadn't chatted yet. Hi, Melissa. Come on in. Can you hear
Well,
me now?
I was just thinking, she's not quite here yet. We might want to wait for her to get here, but
Oh no, she just messaged me. She's here. She's here. She
Oh,
just
okay.
looking
Okay.
at it. And I told her we were going to do it, so I answered her. Hi, Jasper. So I'm not going to break these apart, but I wish I had a picture. I need to do 2 of them, and that way I can make a sample, and then I can have a sample. So I need to get me some paper, and I know I've got scrap papers around here. Joe, what are you doing in the house?
Well, I don't know. I thought that was Teresa, wasn't it?
Hi, honey Joe.
I knew it was. I was going to say, you guys can see me. I didn't sneak in. I was in the kitchen fixing a little snack. I just woke up.
I just got a cup of coffee.
Hi, Sherry.
Oh, that's cool. What?
It's decaf and everything.
What you doing, honey? She wants a heavy one. Something. She's just
wants-
clawing my legs.
She wants some food, and I don't.
Well, I put some on the ground.
Well, she's got. You've got to feed her special.
I thought that
So-
was special.
Well, evidently
What
not.
we had this morning.
She don't like it.
Yeah, she won't eat mushrooms. Oh,
So
and I was just in there and I looked up at the clock and I seen it was 6 o'clock and I said, I just ought to go out there and say, good afternoon to all you ladies. And
You just missed us so much.
yeah,
See, I knew it.
glad to see everybody. Starting off,
Good to hear you, Joe.
yeah. Some of the voices I can realize and recognize and all that and sound really like a good crisp evening. It's raining a little bit here, not too bad. So yeah, it's Margaret. Hello, Margaret. Hello. And Andrew, how are you doing, bud?
Hi, Jessie and Andrew.
Candy and
Okay.
little sister Cheryl. Yes,
Jassy,
Jassy.
almost. You had it. You had it.
Cookies.
You had
Name
it.
for me.
You were doing all right.
Jazz.
Jas, Jas, not Z. Jassy.
Jessie. Oh, Jessie. Like, hi, Joey. Hello. Yeah,
Something like that.
Jessie. That's what she does, isn't it? Oh, well, well.
It's
I have been
it's
so
natural.
confused today. I swear, ladies.
Oh, he has been confused
I've
since
been.
yesterday. He's been confused. Yeah.
She tricked me yesterday. I thought last night was Saturday because I thought she did went online and everything, and then I woke up and I had to go. Supposedly tomorrow I got to go to.
He thought it was today.
Yeah, it was Sunday, and so I ended up going to church, and
It was not
was
today.
Saturday.
Yeah. Tomorrow.
I
He was
just
a day late
yeah, I
and a
was
dollar short.
a day late.
I mean, a day early and $2. I don't know.
Yeah, I was thinking I was late for church today too. And I was like, today's Saturday. Today's bath day.
Yeah.
Remember, I think it was Andy Griffith I was watching. It says I take a bath every spring whether I need it or not.
That's one of the hobos in the show, in the jail.
Hello, Sharon Lumbar. Hello,
Sharon, I opened up
Howdy,
your
howdy,
Happy
howdy.
Meal.
Yeah.
I went ahead and put a dragon on the
Oh,
page.
you know what? Yeah, I did look up this
We
morning.
could put a mushroom on it. Sure.
Hi, Sharon. Hi, Sharon Marlowe and Sharon Lumbar. Oh,
2 out of
Belinda
3.
Smith.
2 out of 3
Hello,
Sharons
hello.
are here.
happy day.
That is pretty.
Belinda.
Hello.
Telephone.
Oh,
What?
and Angela Dell. Hello. Hello.
I found this box and it's happy. It says Happy Mail on it. And I'm wondering, is it Happy Mail that I received? It is.
Was it going in or going out?
I think it was
Oh,
incoming. There's some stuff from Judy, and
Janet Knapp.
y'all might
Hi,
recognize
sweetheart.
some of this stuff.
Hello, hello.
Look, all around the world.
Got a big.
This was from Mina. I put her name on it.
The Queen.
So I'm
I
just
got the
looking
Queen,
here.
Envelope yesterday, day before.
Oh, look, there's some animals in here. Hibernating. Do any of these hibernate?
What is it?
An armadillo and a newt.
Ooh, they don't in my room, in my house. The dog's chasing.
I have to find a hibernating animal. Sharon, Beth, I received my same-sex. Woohoo! As soon as everybody gets them, we'll, or is it for January or February? February? I'm getting ready to do marches.
Well, I'm back.
Please.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Do you know if any of these two animals are a hibernating animal?
Come on, Abby.
The one in orange, no, they're out, but they don't. They stay warm. You see that one, armadillo's out all year round.
Okay.
Because armadillo is a Texas anteater.
I
They
know
eat
it. We've got them
fire.
here. Yeah.
We have them here too. I got one that runs around my house eating my fire ants for me. But the little newt up there,
Yeah.
they're not really hibernating. They come out when it's warm though. You'll
Well,
see them a lot of times laying up in the sun on a rock.
yeah.
I have them around my house too, and yeah, they're kind of cute.
Manatees, they like to go where it's warm
Yeah.
in the winter time.
Now,
Here's a
like
iguana.
bears,
Yeah, bears hibernate.
yeah, stuff like that. Bears
I could
hibernate.
probably find a bear.
Yeah, I don't know too many hibernating animals, but All right, Angela, hurry back.
Here's a
Hi, Kitty
habitat.
Jen.
I can always find me a bear in here.
Yeah, my sister-in-law called because I was supposed to go after church tomorrow and go to their house.
Okay.
And So my nephew told me, says, we'll have to make it for another weekend. Don't worry about coming. So I said, okay. And so my sister-in-law called me and told me, says, I'm still cooking chili. And
You're
so
still invited. She still wants you.
I said, well, I was disinvited. That's not right. And she says, no, you're not. You just come right on after church and we'll have chili and you can just spend the night.
Oh,
Well, they want me to sell my house and move in, but no, I kind of like my freedom.
well,
I like my
sounds
freedom.
like I know, but it sounds like a good idea.
No, I don't think so. I like my freedom. I like my place. I like to be able to do what I want to when I want to do it. And when you live with someone else, it's like, you don't really feel comfortable doing what you want to do. Or at least I don't.
Yeah.
And they feel like I'm supposed to go with them everywhere.
Well, they're
When I
just
was staying,
including you.
right, but they still feel like I'm supposed to go with them everywhere. And I'm going, I don't want to go everywhere with y'all,
Yeah.
It is what it is, I guess. That's not. Let's see if my gun's hot yet.
I don't want 2 pages. I just want the one. Come on out of there.
Maybe get me one of them teeny little glue guns
Got me a hibernating bear. Wait a minute. Where do the polar bears hibernate to?
they build igloos, I guess. I don't know.
Now that's a question. Do
It
we have any
is.
teacher? Candy? Candy's a teacher.
Right.
Candy, do polar bears hibernate? She would know. I guess they could hibernate in the summertime when it's warm and some of the ice is melted. What else hibernates?
Snakes.
Well, see, I would put that in the same category as the newt
Mm,
because they don't want to come out when it's cold. They come out when it's warm.
right.
And
Snakes.
even though they're southern animals, but they live up north in I've seen them in West Virginia. Not this particular brand, but I've seen newts up there. They're
Right.
funny looking. No, they don't. Okay. All right. I'm not throwing them out though. I'll put them in the box. They on the side of the mountains and hills, female polar bears. Let's see. Anything else going on, guys? Hi, everybody. I'm supposed to be working on my die cuts, but I'm not. I'm not doing a very good job of it. Just looking for some paper, so I'm going to use this paper.
You finished your book while I was gone.
Like that. Like that. It has to be that thin. So let's cut this one in half. So, what kind of birds hibernate? Don't birds hibernate? They just go south for the winter, don't they? Actually, this came out of the scrap paper box, but I've been using that cardboard. I used it in the doll book. This just happened to be some scrap paper. I'm going to run it through my die cut. But yeah, you're right. The red paper is going to come in handy. I'm sure of it. Now, if I could just find my little things, I'll have it made in the shade. Here they are. I've got them in another can. These are my little, my plates. And I used 2 of these and some paper and then my die cut. Let's just see if I can do it. So let's just see if it'll go through. Okay. It's not going through. Let's try it again. Here we go. Now it's a good one. So, yeah. Let's see how that works. We'll do it again on this purple paper. So what y'all been doing today? All Saturday. Beavers hibernate. The brown bear hibernates. Okay. So now I ran this through, but it didn't cut through all the way. So that means I needed more paper between. I tell you what I think I'm going to do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up here and find me a fox. Because I got lots of foxes up here that people have sent me. Margaret sent me a fox. Yeah. And here's a fox. So I'm going to try using that little fox on my shirt. And then I'll get some pretty paper to put on top of it. See if I can get the fox to shine good. Let's just see here. Some paper here. And I think also what I can do, got this tissue paper. So I'm going to lay this tissue paper down and trace my sweater. I'm going to make a pattern of it. Jesse's trying to finish a doll. Okay, good. So I'm just going to use my pencil and I'm going to outline my sweater. I should use some kind of a print, but then the fox won't show up too much.
These some loud scissors, y'all.
So here's our sweater. Up this one, down one arm and up the other. And there's my sweater. So now I just need a piece of paper to go on the back of it. Let's see what I can use. Something that the fox will show up on would be nice. Someone sent me this in Happy Mail. Let's see if the fox will show up on that orange. And I'm thinking he might if I outline him. So I'm just going to lay this sweater on top of this paper. Oh, there's this side too. Kind of like this side better. And I'm going to pin them together, pin these two pieces of paper together, and then cut the sweater out at the same time. And I'm going to put one of these big clamps on this so it'll get lost. So that's what I'm planning on doing. So I got that. Like that. And then we'll do this. So I'm kind of doing multitasking. Like that. And I think I got the sweater cut out. Let's see if it'll fit. Good enough. Fits on there pretty good. So there's my sweater. That was easy. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to go to the front of the book first. Let me go back up here and mark it off. 292, was that it? 292, 292, 292, 290, 290, 290, 292, right there. Okay. And then I'm going to put my fox on the front of the shirt. It's a foxy shirt. A foxy sweater. Like that. And I'm going to outline them, but I'm going to have to let the glue dry so I can get them glued down real good. We don't want them coming off. It's fabric tack. I had to use a little fabric tack on them. And I've got a fine tip marker here that I will use, and I will outline the outer sweater, and I'll put some little stripies up there and around the cuffs. How you have these little stripy things, elastic type things on the sweater. Yeah, I'll make it realistic looking. All right. So let's get that dry. And while that's drying, I'm going to see if I can't figure out this gnome. It's got so many small parts. I don't know. I think this is his body. Let's see if I can't cut it out again and get a better cut. That's what we need. Just testing the waters on this new one here. On the new die cut. So we can dry it on a new board. Like that. And we will put this down on that. All right, here we go. Now everybody hold your mouth right so we can get this done the first time. Come on. You can do it. I took it. It took it. So, let's see if it worked. Did you all cross your fingers and your toes? That's what I was needing. I was needing fingers and toes. So I need to cut him out in some other colors too. It's still not coming throughout. It's not well, there's the body. That's the body. And there's this hat. So I need the hat in a different color. And I need his beard in a different color. So I'm going to need more paper. I've got some telephone book paper. Painty papers. Let's see who sent this. We can look it up. We can look up the phone numbers. The Real White Pages is what this is called. And it's area code 321 Area code 321. Does anybody have that area code on your phone number? And that's where it comes from. It was gift. It's Happy Mail. Did you put me some big pink lips on my doll baby, Jassy? So, what other kind of paper have I got in here? Some white paper. That would be great for the beard. I'm going to fold it 3 times and see if that will help with the cutting part. How you doing over there, Teresa?
Doing fine. Thank you for asking. Just cutting up.
We're cutting up today.
Just cutting up. I've done 3 lighthouses and a Eiffel Tower so far.
Well, you've done better than me.
I got an Eiffel Tower.
I've only got the body of the gnome done.
And I got this lighthouse and that lighthouse.
But I
and
did sew up a T-shirt real quick.
Oh, my T-shirt's already finished.
I'm just waiting for mine to dry. What do you do
Since
to
it's
your
winter
T-shirt?
time? It's winter time. Should I do my leaves in brown?
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, they bug bit too. They is
So
bug
there's
bit.
his mittens. He could have white mittens. And no, this is his mittens. I don't know what those other 2 things are, but there's his mittens.
I
I'm
got
going to have me a needle to punch these out.
this in here is bug bit.
But I can do the white
That one's bug
mittens,
bit.
and I think that might be his nose. I don't know what those 2 little things are going to be for. He's got a lantern. Okay. So I've got there's his beard. Where's Dana? I need Dana to put this together for me. She would tell me. She'd tell me the truth. But there's his beard, and there's 2 there, but that's okay. I'm not going to fret about it. There's this. I need a different color hat. But you can mix match all these body parts. And there's his lantern. And the lantern hat can be white. But it's got parts. I don't know if I can get them out or not. This is hard. It's fiddly. You got to fiddle with it. So I got those out of the lamp. All right. There's his lamp. And I think that might be his nose. So we've got to do his hat in something different. We'll do it in red. Let's do his hat in red.
I've got some coffee dyed paper. I'm gonna do some leaves in it.
Okay, I need a board. And I need the die cut. And I need something on top. And then the plate. I got it. I got a sandwich. That's what they call a sandwich. And having a couple of little pieces of paper is all it needed to cut it out extra. So I can find the body back. Have the body. If I can find the body, this can go over there. There's his nose. And I lost the mittens. Yep, I lost my mittens. And the lantern. I lost the lantern. I lost the body. See, I'm already lost. Okay, let's see if we can get a hat out of this. We just need the hat. But he could have red mittens. Oh, that'd be good. So I'm going to give him red mittens. And he could have a red lantern. That would be all right. There's his mittens, and there's his mouth can be red. And I don't know what those two things are. I'll have to look that up. So I got all the paper out of it. All right. I need that purple body back. Because I don't see it anywhere. But this one kind of cut out. Let's see if I can get this one. Okay, I got another body. And I'm going to need my scissors to trim that off. All right. So let's see. What are we going to glue this to? Gotta have a beard. Got a body. We got the lantern, and we got two gloves. Oh, those were his shoes, I bet you. Yeah, those will be his shoes, his feet. So let's see if I can glue this together. Those are going to be his shoes. So I'm just going to get that pen back, and I'm just going to use a pen drop of glue for his,
We shall have no pie.
which is shoe, for his shoe. And then we'll put these shoes on him like that. So there's his feet. Here's his beard. Just want one. So we can glue the beard on. And then his hat. This is not a die cut. This is an art project. And then his mouth. So I want to do a red mouth. I mean his nose. I guess I'll do a red nose. I think it goes this direction. And then his mittens. My gosh, they're so small. Goodness. There's one mitten. And here's the other mitten. You have to guess to get it down there. And then he's got a lantern. Okay. Now, is he going to hold the lantern with the down or the up hand? He's trying to see, so it's got to be with the up hand, the hand in the air. Does that sound about right?
Well, it depends on if he's trying to see up or see down. If he's trying to see where he's walking, then he'd hold it in the down hand.
I'm going to put him in the up hand so he can see where he's going. He's looking. He's looking. He's
Make
saying,
sure he don't
"I'm
step in
over
the hole.
here. I'm over here," he says. "Here I
Well,
is. Here I is."
come in.
And I'm gluing them down on that white piece of paper because I don't know what else to put them on. Don't know what to do. There he is.
Of course,
Okay,
since
there's
he
one
made
die
you
cut.
known and you're building him, it could be in both hands if you wanted it to.
He could. I've got extra die cuts. I can cut. I got extra pieces.
Right, right. You can make another one to go in the other hand.
Yep.
That way you can see both ways, coming and going. Look at that one. That came out good.
Okay.
Was it
So
telling you?
there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces to that die cut.
Woohoo.
I thought a die cut was, just like one. You punch it and you're done. Let's see what other die cuts I've got over here. This one is
Well,
Jesus. Somebody sent
it's
me
like
Jesus.
it's
Jesse,
like the ones I sent you of the flowers. You could,
I
you could
this was just recently in the past couple of months, and I've got
what,
more in my box. Yeah, these were just
right,
the ones that I
but
had.
the flowers I sent you, you could use one, or you could use two or three or four of the
Yeah,
petals together to make them a fuller flower. So,
exactly. I just these were just on my desk, and I just recently got these, and the ones I got before are in my. I've got my box. I haven't got out yet. And the only thing about this one, I have to half it. Now there's parts to this one too. What are those little parts? Okay, hands, sleeve. He's got shoes and feet. Okay. So if you want to make somebody different, he's got two hands, and I think these might be hats. And this is a beard, probably eyes, if I had to guess. So I'm going to bend this here. I wonder if my scissors will go through that. I'll get my old scissors. No, these aren't my old ones, but I'll get these. Nope. I have to get my wire cutters here. Oh, that one came apart. Now I just got to get this one to come apart. There we go. So we'll push this through 2 different times, and I'll get, so I can have, I think these are the sleeves, and these are hats. There's his face, his beard, his eyes, and eyebrows. And then this here is shoelaces. I think those are shoelaces. I think they go on the boots. Yep, they go on the boots.
Sorry about that, y'all.
The shoes. Or the sandals. They're sandals. So we want that in brown and the hair in brown. Okay. We'll just see what we can do. Don't think I can cut wallpaper.
You know what I like about little dies?
I got a brown bag. Is
You
that
can use
neat?
scrap paper on 'em. You can use your scrap.
I have to cut the brown paper out, the brown paper bag. I'll find me a brown piece of paper. What else is in here? Oh, looky. I just found the jackpot. This is extra papers and things, but this is cardstock, and it's too thick for my die cuts. But there's some brown paper. I think I can use this. I think it might be thin enough. It's scrapbookish paper. Ooh, that could be the setting. He can be walking through the woods. He's coming in. That would be nice just to put them on. Squirrel. Don't want a squirrel. This is cards, really chip. This is like cardboard paper stock. There's some more stock. Blue. All kinds of cardboard down in there. I saved it. Oh, look, yeah. Embellishment paper. That's what we need, is some embellishments. And this could be his skin. We can do one of those. And the brown one. His robe can be green. So we can run them through parts like that and see if that'll work. And all I have to do is I'm not going to cut that one. This is going to be his hair. So I'm going to cut these to there. To go in there. And get my boards back. And I want to get some extra paper like this over here to put through to make it cut through like that. Let's see if we can do this. Probably only get to do one sheet at a time. Let's try this. Let's just do it this way. I want this one. And this. And another board. And another sandwich. So when's Easter? There we go. Now we got it.
I haven't looked it up this year.
Somebody told me the other day, but I don't remember. So this is good. I've got his robe. I think that's his robe. And his sandals. And now I need to do this one in green. I had one more piece. What am I missing? Brown and tan. And this one. So we're going to make it. I tell you, this die cutting is for the birds. I'm going to get my punches out next.
No, I like die cutting.
It's a puzzle.
I enjoy it myself.
Yeah. So I'm going to put this down here. And then I'm going to put this on top of there. And my board. Let's see if I can cut this out. Hi, honey.
The guy called by.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
What did he say?
He says,
They didn't get their.
they got insufficient funds and the account has been suspended.
The day before your comes out of your paycheck. It comes out of the bank
I
tomorrow.
wasn't going to tell him that. No. Hey.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to you later about it. It's not art related. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, art. Who's art? Teresa, you got art in the closet?
No, Art left. I got Rick on the shelf, though. He's over there behaving himself for once.
Oh, I'm going to go to AT&T real quick.
Are they still open?
Well, probably not.
Well, then don't go.
Don't go.
Call.
I ain't talking to them idiots.
Well, why are you going over there to see him? Get out. Close the door. I'm done. Okay. Now, I'm going to put this to the side. And I'm going to use up what paper I've got out. And I'm going to clean my desk up a little bit more. And I'm going to go over here. And I got a punch. I got some of that. And I got one of these. The round one.
Now these make really good stencils.
Yeah, they would. Mm-hmm.
They do. These not so much. It's kind of a calendar page, but it's not really thick.
Now that is what I'm calling a punch out. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then I might be able to get a gold seal. This is what I call a gold seal, but it's a purple seal. But it's pretty. It's got that scallopy edge. So there's that. Going down to my desk. Cleaning that desk up. Putting these back. Put those back. Here's a piece of paper. But I like these little medallion size. They're cute. You can use them for tabs. You can use them for flowers. You can use them for just about anything you want to use them for. And some flowers. Like that. I can even cut out some circles. Like that. Like that. And I like these flowers. That's good. So, hello, Eternity. Hello, hello.
Hi, Mark.
It's March the 31st. I thought I heard March. Yeah. So, let's see if I got any other ones down here. Got this one. I like this one too. Well, I don't think I'm going to like it very much because that's not cutting it. There we go. Oh, I've got 2 pieces. That's why. It likes just 1 piece at a time. Much better. Much better. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Yes, that one's nice. That one's nice. There we go. So anyway, we were talking about this for the next trade for March, and uh, and we need to decide, how many pieces you want to put in an envelope. And I'm going to put some of these in an envelope, and and I will see how much an ounce is, because I've got scales, and I can sort of give you an eyeball figure of how many things to put in your envelope. And I might even, I have an idea of what I can do. Um, I'll lay I'll get an ounce first. Let me get an ounce, and I will put an ounce in an envelope. Put those away. I think I got room. I think I got room for that down there too. Okay, so let me get an envelope, and I'm going to use a letter size envelope, and I can maybe compare it with a legal size envelope. And these are just envelopes from the Dollar Tree. So let me get my scale and open it up. And I'm just going to put a bunch in here and see how many. And then I'll get an ounce for, and I'm going to use these bigger flowers. Well, there might be a few little flowers in there too. But this is probably uh, we'll see how much of an ounce this is, because the envelope weighs a little bit. So let's see how much that is. Okay. We can still put some more in. There. This is not yet. Okay, so let me get some more die cuts. I think I've got some over here that somebody sent me some of these, and I'm going to use these too. And these are on thicker paper as well. But there's a few more die cuts. Let's see how much this weighs. Okay, that's too many. There it is. Okay, this is point. It's 9.6, which is not even an ounce. Okay, but it's almost an ounce. And now I'm going to take and put these up for the next envelope. And I'm going to get a piece of paper. This is like a piece of copy paper. Y'all with me? And I'm going to see how many of these fit on a piece of paper. And this is going to be about how many dies cuts you can send. I think I better get a regular piece of paper just in case. That might be too big. No, it's not. It's about right. Okay, good. So you get a regular piece of typing paper and you lay your die cuts down. I'm not gluing them or anything. This is your sample. This is how you're going to measure if you've got enough die cuts in your envelope for your partner. So I'm going to lay these out on a piece of paper. And this is how you're going to gauge. I think this is a good idea. And I'm thinking if you can fill up 2 sheets of paper for one envelope, you should have enough die cuts in your envelope for your partners. That way, if you want to do all little ones, you can do, all little ones. If you want to do, like that one there, it's done out of a piece of braille paper, it's a die cut. So I can get one envelope on there's one envelope or one part of the envelope, and I'm going to see how much I have left. I'm going to put this in the envelope, and I'm thinking that's enough. If you can get all of your die cuts on one piece of paper, then you should have enough for your partner. Let's just do one sheet, and that way you will be with one stamp, and it won't be too fat. Just for giggles, and we'll see how much I have left. You should probably do a page and a half. Would really be the accurate gauge. Would be like a page and a half would be more accurate than. We can do a page and a half. If all of your die cuts will fit on a page and a half of paper, then that fits in your envelope. There's a page and a half right there. So that would be your gauge on how many die cuts to put in your envelope for your swap. A page and a half. And that'll be under one stamp. That'll be for one stamp. Now, I'm using mostly thin paper. Okay? If you're going to use all cardboard, then you might want to stick to one page if you're using heavier paper.
Hi,
But
Brenda A.
I think that'll be it. a page and a half of stamps. Now, if you don't have any punch outs and you want to include something like that, you can do that, add that to your page. If you want make a page and a half of items, okay, and that would go in your envelope if you want to use something like this in your envelope. For example, I have some other things that we can use. If you have if you don't have any die cut, then maybe you've got something like this, and you can use pictures. Magazine pictures would be fine. And where are those animals I had earlier? Like these? These would be fun. I could put these on in there, you know, as part of my trade. If, you know, if you want to put down something like this, they're pictures, but uh, this is for people who don't have any punches and they want to play the game. Then you can still play the game. So that would be one page, and then you would just need to add another half a page of three more pieces of to go in here. So if you don't know how much it weighs, if you don't have a scale, then you'll have to take it to the post office and have them weigh it. These are here are cardboard, so they probably would weigh more. But for their regular punch, see all of these here weigh over two stamps. This is two stamps. So the thin paper is what I'm gauging on. Okay. A page and a half of thin paper. If you use thicker paper, then you've got to remeasure, weigh it. And that's the best way I can describe it. But I've got one envelope full here of punches for my trade. Here's my trade. And I haven't taken names yet for that, that we will. But I've got another envelope full of some things that I get to use for my trade. And then I have this little guy. He's going in there. He's going in the pile to use. But I don't think I'm going to use these cardboard things because they're heavier. What do you think, Teresa?
I think you're right. The cardboard's going to be heavy
Yeah.
on it.
And you
Yeah,
got to have just paper, thin
die
paper.
cuts are really light, so you
And,
can get a lot of them in there
and now
for the
fussy
one
cuts are
stamp.
good. Now this is cardstock and they're fussy cut. Now this is just
Right.
something printed out. That would work.
You know,
That
you
would
get
work.
those.
Would work.
Sometimes you get books if you don't have. Say you don't have a die cut machine or anything like that. You go and you buy those books like at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. You know, it's the big books and all that, and they usually have die cuts in those. All you got to do is cut them out.
Yes, I can
And,
show you one.
so
I've got
you
something.
could do that.
Yep.
Or you could cut it out of magazines, or you know.
What did I do with my box book?
So this one says we're all mad in here. Like I said, these are dies for the Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
So you know, of
So
course,
I could
they
get a
tell me
page.
you're all mad in here. So
I can get a page out of here and use these here. I can cut these
exactly.
out, or I can cut out. There's some single ones I can cut out. Let's see where they are.
And what I'm doing is
I
I'm
think
just taking as I cut them, I'm just sticking them in the envelope with the dies, and I'll have these already cut. And if anybody says, "Hey, I want some of those," then I'll have them. And all I gotta do is pull them out and send them.
but that would be I can add this to my die cut.
It's like this is one of my painting papers with the, what do you call that, metallic paint? It's color shift paint.
Oh, okay.
It's what this is. So I just cut out one of the leaves with that. I just thought that it looked cute. So I cut out one of the leaves with it. And I got, this is out of my color book, and of course that's just the lighthouse and teal. And then I did black for the uh, Alice in Wonderland, and I've got one more Alice in Wonderland I'm going to cut, and it says happy birthday. Uh, it's supposed to say happy unbirthday, but it doesn't. It says happy birthday, and it doesn't really matter because you can always put an un with it. Good evening, Barry.
Hi, Barry. How you doing, buddy? He's my buddy friend.
Yes, it is effective to use magazine pages too. Like I said, this is kind of like a magazine page, maybe just a tiny bit thicker on it, but it's a calendar page from last year, and this is actually a scene from here in Alabama when it snowed here, and it doesn't look like where it was the winter storm '93, but it might have been the snow from last year or so, or the year before. So I used that to cut one of the leaves, and so I just enjoy doing die cutting. So I ended up getting me an electric die cutting machine for Christmas last year, because it got to where I couldn't, with my problem with my neck and shoulders and all that and hands. I got to where I couldn't use my larger machine, and so
Yeah.
I went and got me a. They had um the Physics Big Shot Pro electric die machine on sale at Hobby Lobby
Did they?
uh, for less than half price. So,
Oh, that's
and they're
good.
regular about $500 for that machine,
Oh my.
and I got it for 174, and that's tax and all. So,
Yeah.
but I'd saved up for a long time to get me one.
Yeah.
I've been
I
saving a long time for that. So,
I had a. I can't remember now which one it was, but it was an electric one. It was kind of like what I think it's the same one that Tim Holtz had. It had a name,
yeah.
and it was I think
Was it the
$80.
Vagabond?
The Vagabond for
Uh-huh.
$80, and I could have had that plus all her craft supplies. But I decided I didn't need it. I was going to use my little one because I don't do it very often,
Yeah.
and I I do too many other things, and I thought, nope, I'm not going to spend the money on it because I can live with what I got.
Yeah.
So I
I
thought that was all right. I mean, and I don't do cards and stuff like you do, and it's just different. And so I just felt like I don't need it at this time. Well, good night, Janet. Thanks for coming in.
Good night, Janet. Tell everybody good night for us. Pat Freddie on the head.
Good night. So anyway, I've got me a couple of pictures out of some magazines that I'm going to fussy cut out,
Thank you for being here, Janet.
and these can be put in the die cut.
Well, I have plenty of dies to do die cuts with, and more than likely, if I find out who my partner wants to be or who wants to be my partner, they can probably tell me what they want in their dyes. So,
Well,
what
I'll be
the dye
I'll be
cuts they might have.
I'm going to take names, and as soon as everybody got their dolls mailed out yet?
No, I haven't mailed mine yet.
Well, then I'm not going to take names yet. I'll wait till everybody's got their dolls mailed, and then I can take names for the
Well,
punches.
I don't have a name to mail it to.
Huh?
I don't have a name to mail mine to. I
Well,
just
then
made
you're
her. I just made a Beth.
uh, not talking to you.
I thought you was talking to me.
No, I'm talking to everybody in the crowd. But I
Everybody
don't.
got their dolls mailed out.
Yep.
I've seen quite a few people that's already gotten their dolls in too. They've gotten their dolls and they've posted them, and they're really cute.
Yeah.
I posted mine, but I hadn't mailed it. She's standing over here looking at me,
Okay.
trying to keep me in line.
So Janet Burgess has got hers out. Okay. So this is considered, a die cut or punch when you fussy cut something out. That's going to be counted if you don't have any punches. So there's lots of ways that we can play, and I'll put this in the envelope for my if I do another envelope. If I do two, uh, that'll work.
I also have the one, the die where Alice is stepping through the looking glass, and I'll
Uh
pull
huh.
it out and I'm going to put it on the card with this one, I think. Because they're right now, I've just got them all. Most of them are in a ow, pinch my finger. Uh, most of them are in my cases down here.
Yeah.
I enjoy and everything, but there's a lot of them, that won't fit in those cases, and
Yeah.
they end up, I don't like them to be like that. So
And I got some that I can probably, if I got doubles, I can take a few of those out and use the ones that you made me
right,
if I run out of time and can't. I've got them.
I even have a polar bear.
Yeah.
He
So,
doesn't show so good right there, so let me see if I can find something to put him on. Y'all see him right there? I even have a polar bear with a baby polar bear on its back. So
okay. So I'm just going to work on this for a little bit longer, and it's time to do something else. 7:30.
I'm looking for my polar bear so I can stick my polar bear cut in there.
All right. This is fussy cut. cussy fussy cutting. So there's some punch outs, cut outs.
You can't see them, but there's my owl die cut too. There's
Oh
my
yeah,
polar bear, and there's my owl.
yeah, I can see a shadow.
Yeah, he's the same color as the magnet. So
Yeah.
I just got me this little cardboard box, and I got these things bobs in there, and
That's
that's what
good.
they got. I'm just sitting there.
So she counts. She's a happy girl. I'm counting her.
Well, you got some more die cuts coming too.
Yeah.
I sent you some glasses.
Oh, okay.
You said you needed some more glasses, or you would have
I
run out.
do. I have one
You
side.
couldn't remember who sent them to you, so I thought,
Yeah,
well, you know.
it might have been you.
Every once in a while, she'll holler and say, I'm out of beads.
Bees. Yeah, I like the bees. I use them up fast.
Yeah, she liked that big old bee because she used it for wings on one of her dogs.
Uh-huh.
I remember that. On your doll
Yeah.
trade for last time. Now, all the nerve, where did I put it? I know it's here.
Okay, so
There
I
it is.
have got a few die cuts, fussy cuts,
There's the owl.
and
He's really cute.
I've got one
Done in
envelope,
coffee dyed paper, too.
and I can mix them all up in here and mix them up again. To when we talk about it again, we'll have it to talk about. So, this was in the happy mailbox. Somebody sent that to me. Long time ago. Okay, so let me go back over here to my sweater. And it's dry. And I want to outline it. And I'm going to see what we can use.
What page was that?
292.
292. There it is.
And I'm going to do the black outline. Like that. And that will take care of the edges. And then I got a fine tip, and I'm going to do something like this, and then I'll do some little stripities, like a trimming around the neck and around the sleeves. Like that. And I think he looks good. Oh, the fox. I gotta do him too. So he's got an eye and a nose and his front legs.
Hi, Becky. Hi, Cindy.
Becky and Cindy are here. Hi guys. Brenda, howdy do. Howdy do, howdy do. I'm working on my 292 in
Page
the
292.
365 book. And we were to decorate a sweater. And I went all out and used painty papers that was Happy Mail, and I used the fox that was Happy Mail. Yoo-hoo! And this little part right here just looks like is where his eyes where his eye might be. That's part of the paper. So there. Now the only other thing I need to do is to put a date on it.
I put my date right here beside the page number on the line.
Yeah, that's where I usually put I stamp it up in there.
Right.
That's what I do. February
I did write
17th.
mine up there.
Can you
Since I know
believe
it's
it?
my book, I don't really have to sign it, right?
You're oh look, you got lace around yours.
I
That's
need to put
pretty.
lace on it. I thought about putting lace here
I
and here,
got a
but I
butterfly
decided not to.
punch. I got to do my butterfly punch.
Right?
That's cute. Okay. So I better take a picture of it and post it. Let's take a picture of it.
Cheryl posted hers. Cheryl, it's just really cute, girl. You did great, sister, on yours.
She's talented.
Oh, yeah. I think we all got some talent here, right?
Yeah.
I think we all talented right here. I still got a long ways to go to catch up on mine because I was down so long, but
Okay.
I'm getting
Oh,
there.
Teresa's got hers. I got mine. Everybody's gonna be posting sweaters. Oh, look at the kitty cat. Aw. KC for kitty cat. That's cute. This is Eternity's craft room. Woohoo! Look at
But
it.
yeah, it's a blue one.
Wow. Look at all that paint. Wow. That's nice. He worked for hours rearranging everything. Got several workstations. All right. Nice. He can get to everything. He's got ice cream buckets. I just have little tin cans. I'm jealous. Don't tell Dana. Don't tell Dana. If she oh look at the clown. Oh, I saw the clown. And there's his computer. All right. Bookshelves. Yeah, yeah. Very nice. I
Are
love
you
it.
making a Beth?
Huh?
Brenda A. Are you making a Beth? I made a Beth.
Oh, you found several foxes for me. Okay. Thank you.
I made a Beth.
You did. I saw it. It's cute. Okay. Moving on. Even though I can look at that for a while, but I'm not going to have to shut the book. It is dry, so I can shut the book. We did that one. I was going to paint on my canvas tonight. And I'll let everybody, you all pick me out what you want me to paint. What shall I paint? I can paint anything you guys say. Teresa, what should I paint?
I don't know. What would you like to paint?
I was going to let you all choose. Challenge me. He bought me this at the Dollar Tree, and it looks like it's got gesso already on it. So while you all telling me that, I'm going to put my markers up. I got some markers out. A bird. Okay. Paint
An
a bird.
angel, a bird.
Put a bird on it. That's what they usually say.
I got to get my candy wrappers in my book.
Get some of these
Have you
pins.
done? Have you finished your hunt book?
Uh-uh.
No.
Nope. I haven't finished it yet, but I work on it just about every time. So there's some of those put away. That'll give me a little bit of room. So let's see if I can paint a bird. I'm gonna pick me out one. I'm gonna make it easy though. Gotta be easy. I need to put easy. Yeah.
Oops, my boy
Easy
needs to go out
birds
and mark.
paintings.
Well, I'm gonna go to the other side and watch for a
Are
while
you
because I don't want to. I'm just gonna mute and everything because
okay?
my boy got to go bark
Okay.
and he's sitting in there bark, bark at me. So I'll be back.
All right. I'll make
Now
me
look
big.
at Beth.
I can make me big for a minute. Maybe. So there's that. Let's go with images. There's a bird. Cheryl, there's a bird. I'd be cheating if I painted that bird. I'd be cheating. There's a few cute ones here that I could probably do. This one that we did that one before. That's the one Cheryl showed me the other day. She had a memory. That was cute. I want to make it I want to be able to do a good job. And I want it to fit my frame. Come on, Beth, pick one. Pick it. Does this count? Would that count? It's a bird. Okay, I posted it in the group so you all can see if you want to paint along. But I'm going to paint the background another color. Another place you can find pictures is called Pixabay. Okay, okay. All right, I'll have to check that out. Pixie Bay. Pixie Bay for pictures. I should be able to remember that. Pixie Bay. Okay, so I'm going to paint a background, and I think I'm going to do it in blue. So let's get some blues out. And then on the bird, we can do everything but blue. It's got greens and yellows and purples. So let's see what we can find in the blue department here. Put some of that one. And I can use this blue green on the bird. Is that the one I like? This is the other one I like. It'll go on the bird. Where's my sky blue? Put a little bit of that one down. A little bit of that one down. And I'll get me a brush. And I'll use the fan brush. So, oh, you spelled it wrong? Pixabay. Okay. Okay. I got you covered. Now, one of the things I like to do is I like to paint my edges on my canvas. Because if you're hanging on the wall without a frame, I don't want to see the white sides. That's just me personally. So we're going to paint an ostrich. That's what we're doing. Okay. And I can get a little white to help smooth it around a little bit. Just for because. Just because. Now, I don't need that. It's a freeloader. That's one of Abby's hairs. I'm sure it's Abby's. How's that looking? Okay, where is it? There we go. Okay. Put that right there. So I did like this blue a little bit. Put a little bit more of this one down and see. How's that look? Can you tell? Can you tell it's kind of got a light and a dark and a light going on there? Okay. That looks pretty good. Okay, I got the edges down pretty good, I think. And I'm going to put just a little bit more in the middle. Here she comes. How's that? I got this little thing going on in the background. Can you tell?
Yep,
Can you
I
tell?
can tell. I can tell. I can tell.
I'm coming. I'm getting there. There we go. 16 minutes. There we go.
Hey there. I was sitting here watching you and playing around.
Yeah, but I got this streak in the middle of it. So I'm going to dry this. I'm going to dry it.
I'll have to look past my mouthy little dog.
Cheryl, if you want to put some links in the group, you're allowed to put some links in. I think Cindy's got a link. Teresa's got a link. Cindy must have had a sale. And I don't mind you talking about it. I just don't post it in my Facebook group. That's all. But you're allowed to talk about it in chat. If you got something coming up, Cindy, you can tell us when your next thing is up. I don't mind you talking about it. Okay, I think that's dry. I just don't want people coming in uh, and just using us, and never coming back. But Cindy comes in here all the time, so she's allowed. It was a live craft along. Okay, it'll be Monday night, if the month in the month, the last Monday of the night in the last Monday night in the month. Okay. Oh, you did an entire finished a journal? Oh my goodness. I'll have to go back and watch tonight. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start working on my little ostrich. And here he is. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. I want to use a real fine as a frog hair brush. And I think I'd do better if I put a little bit of paint out on my palette for this one. So let's try. We're going to use greens and yellows and pink. I'm going to go ahead and there's a, believe it or not, it looks like a light pink on his nose. So I'll have to mix me up some pink. All I've got is hot pink.
Kind of looks like it's a cross between a red and a pink. It's really light colored.
Yeah, it's really light.
And it's got
I'll,
some browns and all with it. So
well,
that
the
really,
outline, yeah, the outline
right,
part.
it
Yeah,
it looks
yeah,
really good. I mean, the way the shading and all is.
yeah. Let's see if I can get part of it out there. Here we go. Wish me luck.
You don't need luck. You're good at this.
Sometimes I get a little it gets iffish. But I'm just
Well,
gonna
we
hang it.
all get a little leafish sometimes, don't we?
Yeah, I think so. But there's
I
part
get
of
I
it.
get a little leafish all the time, so I get some.
Okay, yeah. And he's got kind of a curvy lips like this, and I think that the curvier, a little uh, exaggeration on the curve will give him a kind of a grin. He'll have a little grin look. And that's going to be his mouth. I'll put another coat on it. Give it some texture. And then I can go back with a fine tip, either a black. I might have some other fine tips in my Sharpie box. I got some other fine tips that I might be able to use. But that's all it is for his nose. For this part. So that's all I'm gonna do. Okay.
See, now that looks like a good color right there. It's the color that it should be. I've got to figure mine out because I'm doing mine in colored pencil.
Okay. So I'm going to be using some yellows and gold and greens. So I'm just going to put a few out. And I won't need a lot of paint, believe it or not, because he's not that much I mean, he's just a little bit on the page and the rest is all background, if you think about it. And get these colors out. I'm really trying to use my paints up. I've got bunches down below my feet. Got to get out. There's some other greens. And I'm going to get the limey green out too. See if I can get anything out of this box. Nope. I'll have to open the jar up and get it. Okay. So this will be enough for starters. And we're going to be doing these little strokes And I wonder if I should start at the bottom and work my way up, or I'll go down and then come back up, maybe.
I'm just starting all over the place.
Not real sure how I want to do it.
Oh, you'll get there. You know, the good thing about this is if you don't like it, you can paint over it.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. You got that right.
Remember doing the Sweetie Bird that we did with all the different colors? He looked like an ostrich too. That was I painted that uh, along with y'all. I think it was you and Becca that did it. I painted that along with y'all, and
Yeah.
and Rick said, "I think that's my favorite one that you've done so far."
Oh, okay. And then we go into, is it is it a gray or a black?
It looks like it's a mixture of black and browns. You talking about on his neck going down?
Yeah.
It looks like it's a mixture of the blacks and the browns.
Gotta get a little bit of black in there.
The colors on this one, it kind of reminds me of that one, is what I was thinking about.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna go all the way down with this.
I like these pencils. They're smooth and soft.
Oh, are they? What kind of pencils are they?
Called Shuttle Art. And it's about like using a Prismacolor.
Uh-huh.
I got these. They were on sale at Walmart.com,
Oh, yeah?
and it's 172 of them for $29. So that's a lot of
Yeah.
it's a
Sounds
lot of
good.
pencils for that. So my pencils is about wore down, so I figured I'd get me some more while they were on sale. And I thought, well, I was reading the description. They had a really good, star rating on them and all that kind of stuff. And I said, well, I'm going to try them. So I do. I like them. Well, really smooth. It was talking about how good it was for layering them and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I
Like when
like
you're doing,
blending and layering, yeah.
yeah, to be able to blend and all, you got to be able to use them to layer. And it was talking about they were easy to layer and all that stuff. So I said, well, that's exactly what we need. And I thought, well, if they're not what they say, then I'll take them back to Walmart. But they
Yeah.
are. They so far they've been everything they said. And they showed that they have a special something in them
Yeah.
to keep them from breaking. You know, like how your leads will break real easy if they're soft.
Right.
You
Yeah.
break if you drop them, the lead will break and everything. Well, they've got some kind of a protection under their paint that keeps them from breaking so easily. I thought that was a really good thing.
Uh huh.
But it's
Okay. I kind of got that
shuttle art.
there.
Shuttle art.
Oh, okay.
So no, you didn't wake me, Angela.
All right. Now I think I got that down pretty good. Now I just want to get his little cheeks
See, we got
area.
a little. Um, it's even
Abby.
got a chart that you can fill in with the colors to show what it looks like.
Oh yeah.
That you can do your
A,
own
a
color
swatch.
chart.
A swatch. Yeah.
Uh huh. So that's good. It's a DIY color chart. So we even got the big paper to do all that with. So that was good. Come back here. Good thing they're break resistant because I just dropped them. I just
Yeah.
had a pencil lunch.
Pencil lanch.
Pencil lunch. I'm gonna have to find me something to put under these little plastic things. Oh, they're kind of flimsy.
I see.
Of course, I guess you're supposed to find something to put them into anyway. So let's see.
Okay. I'm gonna do this one now.
All right, go right ahead.
Pencil sharpener.
They sharpen up very well.
I found this little pencil sharpener at the Dollar Tree,
Uh huh.
and I love it. It's this one here, and I went back and got another one before, so that when this one gets dull, I'll have another one to switch to. Hi, Dana. Uh, Jasper's doing something. Jasper, they're beating up on you for some reason. She was throwing gang signs. I didn't see it. Oh, something hit her keyboard, no doubt. Oh goodness. Dana, we're painting an ostrich.
Hi, Dana. You want to come take my place?
Have you ever made swatch dolls? I'll have to look it up. What's a swatch doll? Out of swatches of fabric? That'd be like something like a tassel. Hit your keyboard by mistake. That's okay, Jasper. Gang signs. Now I think I'm going to be needing some more of that white. And I'm going to be needing some, got a tube of white somewhere over here. And I need to, he's coming to life. Just give me a few
Little
more
by
minutes.
little, huh?
And let me put some of that darker blue up. Ooh. You don't need very much paint. I've got way too much paint out over here, but hey, it is what it is. Got to use the paint up somehow. That's the only way I can use it up. Come on, get out there. You can do it. I won't need a whole lot of it. It's a good thing because I'm not getting a whole lot of it. Okay, let's see now. Um, I wanted to get a little bit of this green and make me a little lime green over here. Can you see my palette plate at all? No, it's over here to the right. So I'm mixing up this right here. Let's see, we're going to go under his chin here. I like it. I like it. It's all in the wrist, guys. So he's got some a little bit of green.
It's Mark says you use paint pens or where you swatch it like you would, but instead of a square, you draw a doll, all swatch. You stuff on it. I have a few videos I made some and learned it from James Berkey.
Oh, okay. I'll have to look that up. You can put a link in if you want. If you've got a link on it, that would be great. Well, I'm doing it. I don't know if it's going to look right or not, but I'm doing it.
What do you call that? Artist interpretation, right?
I guess that's what we're going to call it.
Artist interpretation. You do it your way, they do it theirs.
I'm still working on it, Jimmy. I got some. It's layers and layers. Plenty of layers.
Lots of layers.
And I'm going to add a little more color. More cooler. Gotta add some more cooler to it.
Right. He's a colorful little bird.
Colorful. Colorful.
Colorful little bird.
And I like it that I've got this background color because if anything shows through, it's not going to be white. It'll be the background color, and I think that'll work out. It'll work out just fine.
Hi, South Florida sunshine.
Hi, Carol. We're painting. Painting up a storm.
Painting a bird.
He's starting to take shape.
Possibility. Possibility. Joe's here. No, just kidding. No, he's not. Not really. That's what Beth usually says. Joe's home. Dog alert.
Dog alert.
Joe's home.
He didn't. Well, he was trying to go out tonight. He wanted to go to the AT&T store, and I said, "I guarantee you, they're not open at 6 o'clock." They're 9 to 5 type people.
Right.
He just wanted an excuse to go out. He's going to have to quit going out. He don't need to go out every day. Stay home.
Apparently he does.
Okay. Now, if I could just do the same thing down below. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I can do it.
No, we've done been out. Don't you come over here about my toe. We got to take him one day next week and have his have him groomed and his toenails clipped and all that.
Yeah.
I need to get me a brush to brush my page with. Go to Dollar Tree and find me a big soft makeup brush. You know, like when you erase and stuff instead of rubbing it and getting it all over your page.
Okay.
I have not been to Dollar Tree in a long time.
Now, this purple is very, very dark. And I'm just wondering if I can't just make me up a little soup over here and do his mouth in the dark purple. We're going to try it. Okay, step away from the mouth. Step away from the mouth. I don't know how I did it.
Good night, sister.
I don't know how I did it, but it's done. Okay. Now, a little bit more on top. What should I use? hint. Of that. And then I'm going to pull it in at the top. Okay. Uh, all we had, all that we had a couple that lived in your town. Beth, Beth, maybe pop a bit more light blue or white around the pupil. Okay, I'm not finished with his eyes, but you're right. Um, there's a little bit of a uh, uh, gold right there. It looks like tiger's eye, Carol. It looks like a tiger's eye around his eyes. I got my tiger's eyes on tonight, and maybe some blue and a little bit of white. Okay. Kitty Jen's been working on a kitty cat doll, and I can still use a little bit of white. And I can use a little bit of white in here too, just real light. Dang it, I got that other side a little, that side's, this side's shorter than the other side. Gotta add some more. I don't know, is he done? Cindy said you should send Joe to the senior center for lunch. Oh, he would love it. He would love it. He probably wouldn't come back home. He did try to go to church this morning. They're going to have a pancake breakfast tomorrow, but he thought today was Sunday. He was a day early. He just didn't want to be late. So he got over to the church and nobody was over there, so he come back home. silly. But I didn't know if it was today or tomorrow. I just assumed that it was a Saturday pancake breakfast, but it's supposed to be a Sunday pancake breakfast. So, yeah, he got all dressed up and looking for his apron and everything. He should be in there looking for his apron right now. I think I'm going to leave it done at that. What do you? What's it need? Uh, Teresa, does it need anything?
No, it
It's
looks
outline
fine.
around his.
How about mine? What do you think?
He's cute. Let me get some outline his beak.
Yeah, it does need to be outlined.
I used a real dark purple. Just used what I had out. Well, I've got black over here too.
Does mine need anything else?
No, just I I'd like to see him a little bit darker, and keep going with the layers and get him a little bit darker. But he's cute. You did good. A little bit more blue on his forehead, right above his nose, right above his two nostrils. That little white. There's a white spot there. Not above. Above his. Yeah. Keep going up. There.
This bird does have a whole lot of color and a whole lot of layers to him.
Yeah. He does. I'm gonna put a little bit of blue to blend in with the green. I think I'm gonna quit. What do you think?
I think he looks great.
I like the background too because it's got dark in the middle. Well, the only thing I have left to do is to sign it. And since it's a canvas, I guess I better sign it. I haven't been signing my artwork forever. Okay, there it is. All right. Okay, he's gonna dry. It's 8:37. Okay, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do for 20 minutes? Shall we shall we uh I did show everybody Sharon's paper doll, and I can show it again. I think I'll show it again. Let me find her
Yeah,
paper.
well, some of us weren't in here when you showed it. So,
And so I'll show it again, yeah, for everybody. Oh, so here's her paper dolls. My paper dolls. So here's Sharon's paper doll, and I put her in the book. She's got a little bed that she sleeps on out of her lace. And this was Sharon's doll. She cute. Sharon does nice work. She's got her Mary Jane's on with the pearl button. She's all ready for Valentine's. So she goes and she did her back. She did her back. So she goes in right here. Her little bed. Made her little bed. And the other ones I have are over here. This one's Jasper's. She's cute. And then this is one that I made. She's holding her little doll. She's got her little doll baby, and she's a latchkey doll. She likes to carry her key so she can get in after school. And I've got this doll to fix up yet. I haven't fixed this one up yet. I'm going to cut her out. And then this one is Janet Burgess. And she's a bag lady. She's out of a paper bag. I love her. She's got her Mary Jane's on too. Cute, cute, cute. And this was another one that I made. She's got her little doll baby, and she's got her key and a little apron. I got these girls in here. And then here's one from Janet Nash. She's all decorated up. Lots of glitter. Mmm. She's pretty. And I think that's all that I have at the time. At this time. But I can work on this book a little bit while we're here. Yeah, that worked out real good. All I have left to do on this little girl is to put her a little bit of glue down. And this was a doll that I got off the internet and printed her out. And she's foldable. She folds in half. And if you fold it correctly on the seam, then you can cut her front and back out at the same time. And it's all exact. So that works out real good, front and back. So that works out. So she can go in the doll book. And then I got some Happy Nail stuff that I was going to use and put in here. I got some more die cuts that somebody sent me in Happy Mail. And I thought, well, I could glue some of these in the book and use them. I don't remember who gave them to me, but I did open their mail online, so I can go back and look if I need to. But I'm not worried about it.
Thank you, Sharon. No, I'm not. Best not frozen to me.
Okay. So another thing I had was this was some junk mail, and I do have a a heart punch down here somewhere. And I can punch a couple of hearts out if I can get this heart puncher working. I can get it out, but I can't get it back in. It wants to stick. So I usually take my scissors or something hard to bounce it back in. I guess it needs oiled or something. I'm not sure how to fix it to get it to go back. So I've just been kind of doing that. But there's some little hearts, and I can put them around my art page. Like that. Now there's no sound. Can everybody hear me?
I
Can you
hear you
see me?
fine.
Can you hear me? Is it me? Is it you? Is it just Jasper? Jasper, can you
Thank
hear
you,
me?
Jen.
I have a couple of punches like that, Beth. I have to do the same thing. Okay. Good to
I
know.
I can't remember. I think I heard somebody say you should use wax paper and punch wax paper with it so that it would uh, wax it and make it
Okay.
easier to move. I
Okay.
don't know. I haven't got anything like that, so I can't tell you if it'll work or not. I just I heard somebody said use sandpaper and punch some sandpaper because sometimes they get burrs on them, and then somebody else says no, don't punch sandpaper, you'll ruin them.
Oh,
So I haven't tried sandpaper or wax paper either because I haven't had one to do it. So behave.
Jennifer sees and hears me. Okay.
Quiet. you come in here and talk to me like that?
Uh,
You want me to throw you out the door?
you getting in trouble.
He's in here fussing at me. Y'all hear him?
I do.
Look up at me and go, "Rah!" What?
Like you're
I'll
going to
be
throw him
right
a
back.
bone.
I'm going to put him out and let him bark. See? Y'all thought I was kidding when I said he needs to go out and bark.
Yeah, he does.
Come on, let me throw you out and let you go bark. Might be the booger bear out there before you go. You gonna give him some work now? Huh?
Okay, so what else have I got in here? I was going to do some stenciling too. Get to put this down. That was some happy mail. Give joy. I think I'm going to put this in the pocket. In a pocket. Like that. And I'm going to go over here and get my stencils and see if I can't, I got some leftover paint. So let me get a little dabber, just a little dab. And I wonder what I did with all my dabbers. And I've got I got one of these. I think I've got another one that has holes in it. And you can use lace on your page. This one I've used with paint. And you take a little bit of paint and maybe with the fan brush. And I'm just going to lightly put it on top of that knitting. I think that's knitting. Like that. And then you just press it down on your book.
Make yourself big, Beth. We can't see that.
Okay.
Or at least I can't. They may be able to.
All right. Come on. Get over there. All right. There we go. So that's what I just did. So what I did is I took my paintbrush and I put a little bit of paint on it, right like that, to get those chains, that little chain mark right there. And you just put it in your book, press it down, and then you've got a design.
Oh, that would be good on a jelly plate too, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. And I'm
You could double print with it if you were on a jelly plate, because you could use it on the jelly plate and then come over and put it on a paper too. Good idea.
yeah. I need to find me oh, my legs. Wake up, legs. Don't fail me now. I used to have a little bag of daubers in here. And I might have pushed them out the back of the door. I don't see any of those little sponges
Hi,
here.
Donna.
Here they are. Well, there's Donna. Hi, Donna. Hi, honey. What you doing? What's going on up in your neck of the woods? So I'm just going to get this little sponge And I'm going to get it wet. And then I'm going to get some of this paint. And do something with it. Like this. Like that. And then I've got some decorations. Like that. Like that. Just a little sponge and a little stencil. So that looks pretty good. The camera doesn't like it. It keeps jerking. That's the camera's.
Right.
That is the camera's problem, not mine.
I'm putting in my background, by the way, y'all.
All right. What color are you using?
Multicolors.
Okay.
I'm using a paper towel and markers to put in a background.
Okay. So there's one page. And I think I'm just going to finish this off with a little bit of white. And that should be enough for this for the night. And I think I'm going to quit. And we'll go back over everything I did here. Make sure I got everything posted. But this will be, so that looks fine. You know, just let that dry. That'll be fine. So this is going to be the doll book. And I showed you the dolls. I'm just going to let it dry. Let it stay open to dry. It won't take too long to dry. It'll dry fast. So, okay, let me take a picture of my little ostrich. And we'll just post him. And I'll have to find a home for him. Oh, there is Janet Burge's sweater.
Oh, cool.
She got some
Christmas sweater? I
she's
can't
got
see
a
it.
look. She's got Ricky Rack on it.
Aw.
Oh, I love that. Brenda. Very nice, Brenda. She just used crayons.
Oh, cool.
Good job. Cindy said, creative people don't have a mess. They have ideas laying around everywhere. That's
Well, Lord
right.
knows I got several ideas. Thousands. thousands of ideas. I think that's all I'm going to do to the background. I think that's, those colors there would be fine. I don't want to
Yeah,
take away from my bird.
I think he did. He turned out really nice. He's not exact. Here they are side by side, but very acceptable. Very acceptable.
I got to take a picture of
I'm
my bird.
pleased.
There, my
So,
bird.
Beth, you can send it here to my house if you love it here. Jassy, you going to paint him too? Aren't you going to try to paint him? I was going to give it to Joe since he bought me the canvas. Good night, Sharon. I'm about ready to quit too. No,
Good night, Sharon.
Jassy. Brenda says, Angela, I saw a man making a dress out of sheer fabric and then decorated it with flowers. Oh, terrible. That's terrible. I'm not talking about that stuff. I'm not going to do it. Anyway, okay. Everybody, I am so glad that you were here tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I think I posted everything I was supposed to post. And I can post Sharon's doll baby. And that would be nice.
Okay, I have posted him.
That's what we'll do. So thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. Have a good rest of the weekend.
And thank you
And
for hanging out with me, too.
Teresa, thank you for coming on and keeping me company.
Thank you for inviting me. I enjoyed it.
Oh, Brenda said she used Crayola brand colored pencils, not crayons. Okay. Fine liners, yeah. I think it would be pretty with liners. And I think crayons too. Then take the heat gun to it. Got something going there, Brenda.
Uh-huh. I got some twistables. I wonder if that'll work.
You might. Are they waxy?
Yeah, they're twistable crayons.
Oh.
Thank you all
I,
for being
I
here.
had some of those and they didn't work really good for me. I didn't like them. Got rid of them.
They're more of a wax pencil
Yeah,
than they are of a crayon, I guess, but they're still wax.
yeah.
But then most of your colored pencils are
Okie
not
dokie,
pencil.
guys.
So
Well, that's all I'm going to do.
good night, everybody. Thank
Good
you for
night.
being here.
Message me if you need anything.
Okay, what you want me to message you? When would you like to hear what I want?
I'm up all the time.
Yeah,
I'm
I've been going to bed about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning
up
myself.
in the middle of the night all the time. No problem here.
Now I got to
I
find
just
my.
I sometimes I don't like to answer because I don't want you to hear the big ping back unless you've pinged me first and I knew you were awake. And I've been getting some of my messages not been coming in until like 2, 3 hours later.
Yeah, mine have been doing that too.
There's something going on in the air.
I think it has to do with what they call solar flares or something.
Yes.
I
All
think
right.
it's solar flares that we're having.
Good
So,
night, guys.
good night.